of machine virtual machine in the first week, and in the second week we have done the uh, Tinkercad, I guess.
Yeah.
And both the weeks we had only one class. Yeah. So for this class, we are going to do a physical circuit. I hope you have your physical components by now.
I think my mom messaged that we couldn't find the stuff. Or
Uh, no, she did not tell me about that.
oh no, because my mom was in the hospital, so we couldn't get anything.
So you still don't have the items required for the projects because
No,
they are
because
kind of necessary by now. Because we were going to start the physical building of the circuits by now, but because we do not have the components, uh, will you be having them tomorrow, or like is it not possible?
energy. My mom said that I don't know, so try.
But you can order them online as well. Like you do not have to go somewhere to get them. Most of the time, you can just order them online to get them. Most of my students have been doing that because in different countries it is not like the shops are not closed and stuff like that. You cannot find them sometimes, so you can always order them on AliExpress and stuff like that. So most of them are legit, so you can also get them from there if that's an issue. But the components were required in today's class, so I'm thinking, what can we do now? Because Tinkercad does not have much of the work. Like, mm, we can skip this class, like we can skip what we are going to do in this class and do what we are going to do tomorrow instead, because that work is just software based. So, but that would still require you to have the components by tomorrow. So what we can do, can you get them by the next Thursday? But you have to be sure that you get them on the next Thursday, because we
Yeah,
cannot proceed with the course if we do not get them by next Thursday. We'll have to skip that week.
yeah, we can.
Okay, so we can just skip the part that we are going to do because we do not have the component. Instead, we are going to do what we were going to do tomorrow instead. So I'm going to share my screen. We have to download a few softwares which we are going to use in the future classes, like in the last 3 or 4 classes. Okay, so they are for project purposes. They are all safe softwares. They are not any fishy softwares. You must have heard most of them. So what we're going to do is we are going to download, first of all, the Python software, the programming language Python, basically. So you do require software for that to work on your PC. So I'm going to share my screen here and I'm going to download it on my PC, and I'm going to show you how you can do so as well. And you
Oh
can
yeah,
share your
I did.
screen with me as well so I can see it too.
I did my
I'll
Tinkercad.
always do.
Can I show you?
No, you did not. You can share your screen right now to show me.
Yes. I will show you my homework.
Okay.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see that. Why do you think there's a quotation sign on the Arduino? Like, why is there an exclamation sign on the Arduino
Because
whenever the LEDs light up?
I think because there's too much power.
Yeah, exactly. Because like they all have the same voltage and the pin can provide them the same voltage, but for the power, the pin does not have the power to accumulate six pins or six LEDs at the same time. So it's having trouble with that. But supposedly on Tinkercad you can do so. On in real life circuits you cannot probably do them. You can at most do two or three lights and then all of them would be dim or would not blink or glow at all. So instead of that, it's showing you the exclamation mark to show that they cannot like glow properly. But yeah, you did great for the homework. And what we can do is that we can we can mm, it's being a little difficult for me to move on, but okay, we can continue with the Tinkercad one instead for today. Okay, but you have to promise me that you're going to do this work by yourself on a physical circuit, okay? When you get the physical component, obviously. But you will have to copy the same circuit and do it on the physical form and show it on me on the group by making a video of it. Okay?
Yeah, I'll try.
It won't be that difficult. You'll be able to do it. We'll go through the physical components once so you can get an idea of how the physical components are working, and then you'll be able to do them properly. And if you will be having any issues, you can always ask me, okay? But we are going to do that on Tinkercad for now because you do not have the component, obviously. So I'm going to share my screen and show you my Tinkercad, and then we're going to do the project. It's not that difficult of a project. We are just going to light three LEDs instead of the six that you just did, but they're going to be a little difficult than your circuit.
Okay.
So what we are basically going to build is the traffic light system. So you're familiar with that, obviously. Every student is familiar with the traffic light system. It's just a system of three lights, red, yellow, and green, which glow one another, like which blink one at a time, and then the second one and the third one. So we are going to make the circuit on Tinkercad right now. But when you do get the components by the next week, I expect you to do that on a physical circuit as well. Okay. We'll be going through the physical circuits as well. So you can have an idea of how you can work on the physical components. But we won't be doing the exact same project on the physical one, physical hardware again. Okay. You will have to do that by yourself. Though you can ask me for help if you do have any troubles. For now, you can copy the circuit that I'm making. So first explain me what a traffic light system is and how does it work. So like you can get over the basics of it.
Traffic light is like
Hmm.
so the cars don't like crash and stuff, and it's a light that blinks that keeps the roads and the cars organized.
Okay. And what are the colors in a traffic light system?
Green, yellow, red.
Okay. And which one do you think lights up for the most duration?
Like, what do you mean?
Like they all light up with different durations. Like one of them lights up the most and one of them lights for the least amount of time. So which one do you think lights the most of the time?
I think
Which one?
red, red, red and green.
Yeah, it just depends. But I would go with the green one for now. But we
Yeah,
both
depends
know
on
that
what.
the yellow one like just turns on for a second or two at most. So that's what we are going to make. We are going to use three LEDs with our Arduino and we are going to connect them on our breadboard firstly.
Okay, I'm gonna start a new project on
Yeah,
create circuits, right?
yeah.
I need Arduino, breadboard, 3 LEDs. I'm gonna go get a mouse. I'll be back.
Okay. Hmm.
Okay, we gotta change the colors. What do we put the resistance on? 20? 220?
Yeah, 220.
And O, right?
Yeah.
Wait, what? I don't get it. So from 11 to G, the GND?
Hmm. No. Like, firstly, you learned how to connect the LED to only pin number 13. Now I have connected all three LEDs to different pins. You can use any of the three pins from 0 to 13, but the GND goes to the same cathode of the LED. You can make the same circuit first. You can use any of the digital pins. I'll give you an explanation of what I have done here so you can have an
Yeah.
idea.
No, no, no.
Tell me when you're done with the circuit so I can go on with the explanation.
Yeah, okay. And then we need one that connects to G and D, okay.
Yeah.
नहीं done हूँ मैं.
I need you to help me take my
अभी class के बाद. Okay. I'm done.
Okay. I'll just explain the connections a bit. So what I've done here is that all the three LEDs, okay, the green, yellow, and red one, on their anodes are just connected to three different digital pins. That's just the obvious thing here, right? Like I
Yeah.
connected the red one to the 11, and then the yellow one to 12, and the green one to 13. Why I've done it, why have I done it is because so I can control them individually. Like you connected six LEDs to the pin number 13, right? So if you are going to turn on the pin number 13, you will have to turn on all the six pins at the same time. You will be forced to turn all the six LEDs at the same time, even if you wanted to turn some of them on and some of them off. So for that purpose, we have to use different digital pins, okay? When we have to, when we
Excuse me, my
want
mom's
to,
calling me.
okay.
I know.
Sorry about that.
Okay. So yeah. So I have connected three LEDs to three different digital pins, so I can like turn one on and the other one off whenever I want to. Because to control different LEDs, I want to have different digital pins. Because if I connect them all of them to a single one, like you did in your home assignment, like you connected all the six pins to a single pin. So whenever you turn on or turn off the single pin, you would have to turn off all of the LEDs. And when you turn on the single pin, you would have to turn on all of the LEDs. So, but that does not work on our traffic light system. We have like the red one turns on at separate time and the yellow one at a separate time. So we need different digital pins for that. So I have connected them to three different digital pins. And for the ground, because I only have one ground, so what I have done with that is that I connected the ground here firstly to this point. Okay. So this line is actually horizontally connected to the entire of this. Like from right to left, it is connected internally in the breadboard. Okay. So whenever I connect a ground to this point, okay, so the entire line, the entire left side of this is grounded now. Okay. So it's like it's GND now. So I can
So
take,
when I click start simulation, it only
yeah,
lights up one and it lights
yeah.
up green.
The yeah, like whichever you have connected to the pin number 13, because we again have not written the code for this. So that
Oh,
was the actual work for today. So this was a basic circuit which you are going to make when you do have the components. But for now, we are going to go over the circuit over the coding of this, which we have studied in the last class. So this is the basic code that we wrote in the last class. We did not write it, but it was already written for us. But it was not that difficult to understand. So,
yeah.
but now as we have three LEDs and three different digital pins, we'll have to alter this code according to our needs. As you just started the simulation and only one of the LEDs is lighting up, so we want all three of them to light up at their own times. So firstly, we are going to provide pin mode to all of them because we need the Arduino to know that we are going to like set up all of those digital pins as output. So the LED built in right here is, for the 13. So for 12 and 11, we have to write down manually. Okay. So you will have to write it out with me. Okay, I'll zoom in for you. Okay. So what I did here is that the first line that was already written here for LED built-in is actually for pin number 13. We have studied that because LED built-in is more or less pin number 13. But for pin number 12 and 11 that we just used for our yellow and red LEDs, we have to also define to the Arduino that we are also going to use them as output pins. So that's what I've done here. I've just told the Arduino that the pin mode of the 12 and the 11 pin is going to be output. Now it has done the setup and the preparation is done, but we still have not lit up the red or yellow LEDs. So we are going to have to do that manually as well.
Uh-huh.
So for that, what we are going to do,
High and delay. Okay, so you cross out this stuff.
so what I'm going to do is that we know that the first line says digital light LED built-in high, but to LED built-in or to the pin number 13, we have connected the green LED, which lights up in the last, like obviously for a traffic light, the first one is the red and then yellow and then green. So instead of lighting up the green one, we need to light up the red one, which is going to be 11. So I am just going to remove this LED built-in and going to write 11 here. Also, what I like to do and what every good coder should do is that they should always turn all the other LEDs low, which you do not want to light up at that time. So they do not light up mistakenly. So what I've done here is that I wrote the 11 to be high and 12 and 13 to be low, which means that I'm lighting up the red LED and then turning off the yellow and green LEDs. Then I'm putting a delay because I want the red LED to be light up for some time, and I will put that time to be 5 seconds, which means 5000 for us. Is there anything that you do not understand in this entirety of code by now?
I get it. I'm just like writing the code down.
Okay. If you are confused at any part of the code or you think that I'm going to way too fast with it, you can like stop me and ask me what I just explained, okay?
Okay, so oh wait, what did you go? You deleted 80, no, you deleted
You can
8.
delete or you can just edit it. Like I just did it for simplification that what we have done by now is that this is for the uh, red light. Like
Okay, so
that's the point of
delete
doing
the
that.
last two. So delete digital, right? LED built-in low and delay 1000. Delete that.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, I did.
Okay, so for now, what we have done for the right light
Oh,
is that we have, you do not have to write this orange part though. This is just the
I'll write it.
comment.
I'll write it. It's okay.
Okay. After you have done this project, do make sure that you copy your code and save it somewhere so you can use it afterwards when you're doing the physical circuit, okay? Okay, for now, what we have done is that we said to the Arduino that we want to digitally write the pin number 11 to be high. So the pin number 11 has the red light. We can see from here that the wire is red, so LED must be red too. And then we told it to make the 12 and 13 to be low, which means to turn off the yellow and green LEDs. And then we just told it to wait for 5 seconds. So the red LEDs stays on for 5 seconds and the yellow and green ones stay off for those 5 seconds. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is that I am going to turn off the 11 pin, which means the red LED, and I'm going to turn on the yellow LED.
Oh, so it's basically the same code but in different order.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can just copy and paste and then change the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, exactly.
Okay. So these two will be 12 will be high and the other will be low. Okay.
Yeah. And we are going to also change the delay's duration because the yellow LED only lights up for a second or two. So we are going to modify it according to our needs.
Okay, got it.
Okay. Then
Oh,
we
we
have
got
for the
green
green
light.
light.
Okay. Oh,
So I'll just paste the code again and edit it according to what I need from it.
oh, okay, okay. So we're gonna do that, okay.
Hmm. So the good part for you is that the Tinkercad circuits are always saved. So whenever you are doing it physically, you can always go to your Tinkercad part and then watch it from there. So you can also copy down your code and also recreate the same circuit again. So it will be easier for you to do so. But even if then if you're having any problems, you can always ask me, okay? But you would have to send a video of the physical circuit on the group by next week.
And then after that, we gotta write delay 1/5000th. Okay.
I'm putting the red lights and green lights delay to be the same because like they are mostly the same. You can modify it according to how you want it to be. Like you can put 10,000 in one and 1,000 in the other one. So it's only up to you.
5,000. Done.
Okay, so I'll go to the entire code once. Okay, so even if later if you go forget about it, you can always watch from the recording. Okay, I'll go over the circuit first. It will just take 5 minutes. I know you know by now what the code and the circuits are doing, but even if you forget later on, you can just rewatch it from the video and you will get it. Okay. So what the circuit is here is that the 11 pin is connected to the red LED, the 12 is connected to the yellow, and the 13 is connected to the green one. Two anodes of those LEDs. Okay. And then the cathodes of those LEDs are connected to a resistor. Okay. Uh, and then we have taken a wire from the GND of Arduino to this line of breadboard. Okay, like this horizontal line of breadboard. Asha, I'll say another thing that these pins are vertically connected. We have learned that earlier, but the two lines on top and two on the bottom are horizontally connected.
Yeah.
I may or may have forgotten to tell you that, so I'll just explain that. Uh, so we
But
can
you
see
told
it
me
here.
that last Thursday.
Okay. So this one is the horizontal one. So when we put the GND here, so this entire horizontal line becomes a GND. So we can connect this LED's resistor to here or anywhere in this line entirely. That's up to us. Okay. So that is the circuit. That is the most basic circuit I could have made about it. Then for the code, what we have done here is that firstly in the void setup, we just told the Arduino that we are going to use the pin number 13, pin number 12, and pin number 11 as our output pins, all three of those, okay, in our void setup. We just explained that to the Arduino. Then in the void loop, for the red light, what we have done is that we turn on the the pin number 11. Like we just told the Arduino to make the pin number 11 high, which have the red light for us, and then make the 12 and 13 low so they do not turn on by mistake. Okay, so the 12
Yeah.
and 13 are low, which means the yellow and green ones are low, and then we put a delay of 5,000 so that the red LED stays on for 5 seconds. Then for the yellow LED, we just turn on the red and green one and turn on the yellow one, which is connected to pin number 12. So we just make 12 high, and then we put a delay of 1 second only because the yellow one stays on for only a bit of time
Oh
compared to
wait,
the
1 second. Okay, so
yeah.
we have to change that real quick.
And then for
Eh,
the green one, we just turn off the yellow and red ones, which means 11 and 12, and then we put the 13 high, which turns on the green LED, and then we put a delay of 5,000 again, so it waits for 5,000 again. So now you can run the simulation and see if it's working properly or if it has any issues in
Delay,
it.
how much? 1,000 for yellow?
Yeah, 1,000 should be fine. You can keep it as much as you want, like you can put 1,000 for all of them or 5,000 for all of them. It's up to you. but that's what they are generally. So this is how it is supposed to be working. You can see here on my screen, and you should be seeing it on your screen as well if there are
Yeah,
no
I'm
problems
starting
with the
mine.
code.
Huh. It says there's some type of error.
Yeah, can you read it out or share your screen so I can see it too? Yeah, so the error are okay, never mind. So whenever you write low, high, or output, you have to make sure that all of them are capital, in capital
Yeah, yeah.
letters totally. Yeah, the low, high, and output words should always be in capital.
Everything else is capital.
Yeah, all the letters of low, high, and output.
Oh, all of the letters.
Yeah, like all in caps lock.
Output.
Another thing in the pin mode is that you have to make the M of the mode capital. Like you make the right W of the right capital, you also have to make the mode's M capital.
Okay. It was like I was on low. And then oh shoot. Okay, I fixed it.
It's not completely fixed though. Like the ones that are not showing the error will show error now because the low and high are still small somewhere. Yeah,
I fixed it. Oh, this output isn't fixed.
yeah. And the mode's M as well.
It still says there's some type of
They are all small as well. And they're also missing the semicolon at the end.
it changed it. I changed it, but is that correct?
No, that low has to be capital as well
Which
in
one?
line number 15. In line number 15, yeah. And in line number 23, the low should be capital as well. And in line number 14 and 24, you are missing the semicolons. And your line number 17 just should not be there. Like it's there for no reason at all.
Line number what?
17. Like because the 16 is a delay and then 17 is also a delay. So I think it was a delay for the yellow light because your yellow light does not have a delay.
Yeah, it was.
So if you just correct the delay problem, it will be fixed.
How do
Line
I
number
correct the
20, the line number 20 is also missing a semicolon and you have to remove the line number 17 completely because it's just not required there. and then you have to
Okay.
create a delay after line number 20. After line number 20 for the yellow LED to like stay on for some time. No, keep the entire word small. No spaces, no spaces here. Semicolon at the end of delay.
1 second, someone's here. Semicolon?
A bracket at the end of the line 21. That will make it completely right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that should be perfect. Can you see it running now?
It's not showing red.
Let's see why it's not showing red. It's not showing red because let me see.
Should I give you the
Can
remote
you
control?
can you zoom in a bit so I can like properly see it?
You can control my screen.
Okay. So should be 11, 12, and 13. Yeah.
You're not putting any an iron. So, because still
Because she what?
because she already has a password. Mama just order her as a password.
Okay.
So that
To jakie ħruska?
I'm going to turn it on to system.
It's okay, Zainab.
तुम्हारे ना सिर्फ उसमें सर्किट में इशू है उसके रेड वाले के, जरा एक दफा चेक करना और मुझसे कंट्रोल ले लो। मुझसे जो है ना बहुत मुश्किल हो रही है क्योंकि फिर जूम करता हूँ तो तुम्हारा भी हो जाता है, जी समझ में नहीं आ रहा।
Okay. How is the red circuit?
देखो उसकी कोई पिन जो है कनेक्ट नहीं हुई भी होगी या गलत कनेक्ट हुई भी होगी, बाकी तो सब सही है, कोड वगैरह सब सही लिखा हुआ है।
सारा कुछ तो सही है।
हम्म, वो देखो ना उसकी ब्लैक वाली वायर कनेक्ट नहीं हुई हुई, वो हवा में लगी हुई है।
कौन सी ब्लैक वाले वायर?
वो ब्लैक वाली जो रेड एलईडी के साथ ब्लैक वायर लगी हुई है ना, वो हवा में लगी हुई है, वो कनेक्ट नहीं हुई हुई।
Oh.
इसको डिलीट करके दोबारा बना दो नया वायर। हाँ अब चलो।
Okay,
चल
there
गई।
you go.
Okay, perfect. So that's it for today. Okay, if you have any questions about the code or the circuit, you can ask me. But you do have to make it physically because this is supposed to be a physical project. I just did it on Tinkercad because you did not have the components. But by the next week, you should be sending me a video of this project as a physical thing. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So we just keep this class to this point. If you have any questions, you can ask me or we can end the class.
So now I don't have any questions.
Okay. Allah Hafiz.
That is.